Hello, this is Asger from Vola, and you should listen to Rockzone.
Na kus řeči s Frankem.
Nazdar bando, vítám vás u dalšího dílu pořadu Na kus řeči s Frankem. Zdravím vás z Brutal Assaultu, tohle je náš první rozhovor a moje pozvání dneska přijal Asgerem Myginden z kapely Vola, zpěvák a kytarista. Ale ještě předtím, než se vrhneme na ten rozhovor, se pojďme podívat, jak Vola vlastně na Brutal Assaultu vypadala. So, Asgerem Myginden, singer and guitarist in Vola band, composer and producer. Hello. How are you doing right now? How's the tour? And how much excited are you for the show of today?
Well, I'm good. Woke up pretty early to to prepare and to go get the gear. I had a good flight and a good drive to here. And yeah, I've never visited this festival before, so it's new and exciting.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this is it's not your first time here in Czech Republic. You played here before.
We've played
right?
it before, yeah. Just not a Brutal Assault.
Okay, fine, cool. So, now moving forward to your latest album, Witness.
Yeah.
No disrespect to your previous releases, but how come that your latest album is so much successful and more? I think it's the most successful album of yours.
Yeah.
Where do you think that this came from? Do you have anything on your mind that came straight out when you think, wow, this is really successful, and why? Why do you think so?
It felt right to really go all in this time. For example, we had Jacob Hansen, the Danish engineer, mix the album. Mm-hmm. Because we really wanted this larger than life sound, and just make it really hi-fi, because we thought the songs would fit that format. And then I think we approached each song as they were a single. So we're like the album before, Applause of a Distant Crowd, more had a bigger spectrum of moods and dynamics. This is more full on, each song, just with the thought that they can all stand alone as singles, hopefully. So maybe that's a part of the explanation.
That's cool. Like looking at each song as an individual is, I think, really important if you want to achieve what you achieved on the latest album. So yeah, that's also, you kind of answered me this next question, but if my research is correct, you did the whole production of the album. Is it right?
Yeah, so we started.
But the mixing was done by.
Yeah, exactly. So we started recording drums in Gothenburg with an engineer called Jacob Herman. So he engineered the drums, and I was sort of producing those, talking a lot with Adam during the process. And then like most of the album after that was done by my computer, and just tracking bass with the Nikolai and tracking guitars alone. Yeah.
That makes me wonder if someone will be actually interested to work with you. Are you open to these sorts of works? Like if some other band came to you and said, hey, I want a production from you, are you open to this or not?
It would be a big compliment. I'm just not sure I have the time right now, because like Vola has started to fill up so much of my schedule. So it would be cool, but I'm not sure I can fit it in right now.
Okay. I know it's like to choose one particular child from all other, and it's maybe a stupid question, but can you give me one song that you like the most from the latest album from Witness? Is there any?
That's a good question. I think Freak is very special to me because that actually differs a bit from the rest. And it sounds a bit like a song from a soundtrack to me. I could really imagine it being in a movie. And I haven't really felt that before with our songs. But a song like Head Mounted Sideways, for example, is also special to me because now we've been playing the songs for some time live, and that one is just really explosive on stage.
I can only imagine.
So I always look forward to the first riff kicking in because it just feels like fire going off.
It feels like the tidal wave is coming, and slowly approaching you. Moving forward from the album, you also released earlier this year the live footage called Live from the Pool.
Yeah.
And apart from the stellar show, play, slides, and everything else, who came with this idea to do the Live from the Pool in this place and stuff? Was it your idea?
No, I don't think it was my idea. We talked about doing this live thing for some time, but we didn't know where to record it. I can't remember who found it, but I think we found some footage from that, from the pool. It's like a big military place where I think like they've used that pool for diving training. We saw that in some video, I guess, and thought, hey, that would be pretty awesome for a live show. So we contacted the guy who, after it stopped being a military camp, some guy just bought it all, and now he rents it out for people like us who wants to record some stuff there. So I've noticed later that it's also featured in other music videos and stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, we contacted that guy, and we got the whole place for like 24 hours or something, and we just got to work. And yeah, it was a huge amount of work because we had to place all the lights in the room also, and I think we were ready to record at 11 in the evening or something, and we drove home at 5 in the morning. Haven't slept, so it was a crazy time, but
it was
looking at it now, it feels like it's worth it.
It definitely is. It's like it's really amazing. As I said before, like apart from your stellar show, like the performance itself, the lights and everything else, and sound, of course, like the final sound of the recording, it's like it's really good, really
That's
good.
Awesome. Glad to hear that.
Okay, so we can look forward to another show of yours this year in Prague, this fall, and you are touring with
Voyager.
Yeah.
Four-Stroke Baron.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I just totally forgot. But is there something that we can expect different from the show that you will have here?
Yeah, I think because of the time limits, it will be longer on tour. So I think we'll aim at around an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half. Or I think we're limited to 50 minutes here. So there'll be a lot more songs, and we will bring like a light show with the same like light engineers actually that worked on the Live from the Pool. We'll bring some of that.
Okay.
So more songs, more lights, more fun.
Are there any plans for this year? I mean, for Vola, besides of touring? You are doing like some new music.
Yeah, we have started writing a little bit, and I think we're going to continue with that between tours. But yeah, it's a pretty tour-heavy fall, like European tour and US tour and a Danish tour in the end. I think the big step for us will be like when that Danish tour is over and there's Christmas and New Year's, and then we're just gonna go deep into like what the next release is gonna be.
Okay, fine, cool. So yeah, that's it. And there's the last question,
Yeah, sure.
which is pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
I'm not the biggest fan, but I can definitely do it.
Okay, fine.
I won't spit it out. What about you?
I'm not a fan of it. I just nah.
If it's the only food in the room, would you rather starve then?
No, of course not. If it will be the only food, I wouldn't starve. I will eat it. I wouldn't like spit it out, but yeah, I wouldn't choose it if I could. Like
You wouldn't eat it with a smile on your face.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Okay, so that's it. And
Cool.
is there anything that you would like to say to our fans, listeners, your fans, and the listeners and viewers of our radio? Is there anything on your mind? Any message?
Looking forward to come back. It's a joy to be here. And thank you for the interview.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much.